Now we're focused on bringing out all these teams that managed to make it to the playoffs. It's been a long journey to get to this point. They've had to rigor through the group stage and the elimination bracket, but they've survived and they've managed to make it to this point. Now they have to go into this single elimination bracket and survive to become a champion in the end. So without further ado, let's start bringing out these players and these teams, starting off with Aurora Gaming! We've got Nightfall, Kiyotaka, Toronto, Tokyo, Mira, and Panto.
Now the club itself is a familiar name to EWC 24's Riyadh Masters viewers. The squad, however, is completely different than what you saw last year. This will be the biggest test for this relatively fresh roster that's joining us here at EWC 25. Though, next up on our stage, joining us, it is P-Vision! Satanic, No One, DM, 9 Class, and Ducalis. It's P-Vision.
This team has conquered Bangkok and they conquered Raleigh. They have been dominating the entirety of the EPT thus far. Why should we doubt that they wouldn't be able to continue that magic and that trend here in Riyadh, their debut performance as a club here right now? Dota 2 has been a strong suit for them, but let's see if they'll be able to keep that magic going. Next up, please welcome BB Team! We've got Pure, GPK, Miero, Save, and Kataomi.
And in the past, it seemed like a glass ceiling held them back from lifting gold on stage. But last month, they conquered their demons and they shattered that glass ceiling to bits. Now they stand at EWC on our main stage at the Amazon Arena, looking like potential victors and ones to take it all. Maybe. Always the question marks. Next up, though, on stage, we're joined by Tundra! Now with Tundra Esports, it's Crystallis, BZM, 33, Saxa, and Whitemon.
You've seen this name for years in Dota, but the players have cycled out quite regularly. One thing has remained consistent though, Tundra always is a championship caliber team, and this roster is no exception. Last year set the bar high for what this squad would be capable of. Let's see if these 5 players will be able to continue the magic. Next up, we've got Team Liquid! Mickey, Nisha, Saberlight, Boxy, and Insania.
And this club will end its second at Riyadh Masters 2023 and at EWC 2024. This is the big question. If not now, then when will they do it? Is the third time really the charm for Team Liquid here competing at EWC 25? Only a singular player was swapped, and that was Saberlight. Off of last year's performance, can they make it even deeper and maybe lift gold? That's Team Liquid though. Our final one of the 6 here. It's the hometown heroes. It's Team Falcons! Skitter, Maureen, ATF, Crit, and Snaked.
That's right, you are staring at the current club champions of the Esports World Cup as Falcons dominated all of the games that they competed in last year. Let's see if they can manage to lift that trophy in Dota this time, or if it'll continue to elude them. But expectations are high for this entire team. These are just 6 of the teams that are joining us here, but they're not playing just now. We've got 2 more teams joining us to take these seats behind us and start playing some Dota.
Yeah, you need 2 teams to make it happen. So how about we start off with our first one? It's Team Spirit! They're our first up on the stage to compete, champions of Riyadh Masters 2023. They still achieved top 8 last year at EWC 24. If anything, they're known for ramping up the deeper they get into the competitive season. The way that they topped Group A, dropping only a singular map, it seems like their path so far is quite set.
But these guys were champions 2 years ago. I want to see the champions that are reigning right now. Please welcome Gaiman Gladiators! Watson, Quinn, Ace, Tofu, and Malady are taking the stage right now and looking for an opportunity It's already been inscribed on the totem of champions for 3 of these players, but 2 of them are looking for an opportunity to make it their first time. Will they continue their reign of dominance and be back-to-back, or will they succumb to this single elimination format? One of these 2 teams is going to be eliminated by the end of this series. So, gentlemen, please take your spots and place your keys, captains. And then we'll let the Dota do the talking. Back to the panel.
Thank you very much, Tsunami and Milosh, as we are ready soon to get this first map of this best of 3 started. Now, we already mentioned the MVPs for both teams, or the expected MVPs in Quinn and Miposhka, but there is a lot more depth to the success of these 2 teams, which begins with the draft in a second, as we already mentioned. Very important for these 2 teams. So I would like to have a little bit of a couple of highlights of what to expect in terms of the heroes we're going to see. For people that haven't watched the first 2 phases, what is going to be highly contested